main things to remember when it comes to note taking is first, organization. You want to make sure that your notes are organized and well placed on your paper so that you're able to go back and easily find information that you need to study. Second, you want to make sure that your notes are neat and legible. If you can't read your notes, how do you expect to get any information from them? You're basically writing nothing. Second, you want to make sure that your notes are accurate. Accuracy is key. If you're taking notes and they're not accurate, it's pointless to make sure that they're organized or neat because you're studying something that isn't. Bullet point note taking is one of the most popular ways that students like to take notes. They like to take these notes because it's easy to write a lot of information fast, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it allows you to use up the whole page to fill in notes. But bullet point notes can be hard to follow, at times can be very unorganized, and highly sloppy. Let's take a look at what's wrong with these particular set of bullet point notes. Now, first thing I noticed, there's no title to the note, so I don't even know who these notes are about. It could be about anyone. Second, you see this unorganized and sloppiness of the writing? February 22nd, it should not be written up in the corner like that. Over here, you can't tell where this is supposed to go. I don't know if it's with this date here or if it's with this down here. Second, as I move down the page, I just see a whole bunch of writing, no really rhyme or rhythm to it. And then down here, I start to see scribble marks. And then as we go further down the page, we see more scribble marks. I can't even tell what date that is. So this is one of the reasons why I am not a fan for students to take bullet point notes. One, it's very easy to leave things out of place and unorganized. Two, there's no notes. And three, it can get very secondary education major with an emphasis in history. I know that note taking is a big part of what students have to do to be successful in the subject of history. So, instead of bullet point notes, I would like to introduce to you Cornell notes. Cornell notes make your notes easier to organize, read, and follow. So, to the left there, we have our sections. We have early life, life in the military, later in life, and other facts. Now, as we look over to our right is where we have the bulk of our information. And you can use bullet points in these too. So, under each section, I have notes about his early life, I have notes about his life in the military, and I have notes about life and other facts. Between each specific section, I left space so that you can easily see where one section ends and the other begins. As opposed to bullet point note taking where everything is just in a big cluster, these are more organized, easier to read, and much easier to follow and study from. And instead of searching up and down your paper to look for a specific title, you can just go straight to the section which you need to find it. Also, I made sure to put a title and date so that I can know when I took these notes and I can know who these notes are about. Cornell notes are a much more efficient way of taking notes than bullet point notes, and I advise Cornell notes over any other style for the simple fact that they are easy to do, it's easy to organize, it keeps your paper nice and neat, and keeps information short and sweet.